Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Great Day. After former Mayor Bill White declared July 22nd as Trae Day back in 2008, Trae Tha Truth has marked every anniversary since then with free events, family, fun, and volunteer efforts. Trae is here to share what's included in this year's week-long celebration that starts today and ends on the official Trae Day next Wednesday. Good morning.
How you doing?
All right, let's just start with the newest thing. This just in right here. You just handed me these. What are these, Trae?
The official Trae Tha Truth trading cards. They're called Truth cards.
The Truth cards, the official Trae Tha Truth trading cards, and you said that you don't even have any. These are mine.
You got the first pack.
I got the first pack right here. Okay, so this is like series. This is number one in the series right here. Okay.
Yeah, I have partnered with the homie Travis from iFlash Cards, and this is, I feel like this one gonna be one of the highlights of Trae Day, so people can get trading cards, limited edition.
That is going to be pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, we say Trae, but you didn't come into the world as Trae. You came into the world as Frazier. Othel. Wait, Frazier?
Don't say my full.
The third. Is that where the Trae part comes from?
That's exactly where it comes from.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where does the Truth part come from?
People just say that's just what I've always been. I never bit my tongue, and you know, like, unpurposefully, I just speak the truth, so they just accept it.
Well, all right. In your family, when it comes to the entertainment piece, your mom was a singer.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she really, the thing is with that, she gave us all talent, so that's how I became one of the rare rappers that can rap and sing.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. You grew up in a neighborhood that was pretty tough. What did music mean for you in that connection?
Music soothes the soul, of course, with my mom with the R&B and just a lot of that. Speaking of that, I end Trae Day with an R&B jam session just for that. But that in between my father going to, I don't know if you remember back in the day, we used to have Sound Waves and Sam Goody.
Yeah, I remember.
So every week he would go get every tape that dropped, so music was a main thing for us.
Yeah, well, I remember tapes. I remember before tapes. I remember the actual records, and then I remember the 8 tracks and all that type of stuff. So I'm older than you. But anyway, Trae, because of what you saw growing up, and you knew that families were struggling, you have a heart for helping other people, and you've done a number of grassroots efforts. You inspired by your special needs son as well.
Yes, so the Nico man, he definitely changed a lot in my life. Him and his mother, Tasha. So I started a foundation with her for him called Unique and Gifted, and it's a blessing because it grew so massive so fast. But I didn't know that many people had family members with disabilities or special needs, and I think when we start publicly coming out with it, we start seeing a whole bunch of different people
openly. Like they're dealing with it alone, right?
Yeah.
And they don't know that there's a whole village out there that can help. You also started Angel by Nature. You help people rebuild homes, basic necessities. You mentor youth, holiday gift drives. You feed the homeless, free school supplies. So many things that are also involved in Trae Day. But you got recognized for that, as I mentioned in the introduction there, back in 2008 when Mayor Bill White said, this guy's doing a lot of great things in the community. And then you kept doing great things. This is the kind of person this is, if you don't know. During 2017, during Hurricane Harvey, you had been rescued because of high water. Yeah. And the first thing you did was said, there must be other people out there who need help too. You went out and started rescuing other people, including NBA basketball players.
Simmons, yeah, that's my homie too. But that you telling the truth about everything right now. But yeah, I did, and it's crazy. I had talked to my partner, DJ Mr. Rogers, who created Relief Gang with me, and I think when Harvey happened, we went out a year straight, never missing a day. A year after Harvey straight, just
with the Relief Gang, just to help people with all of the stuff that they had to deal with.
Every single day.
Yeah, and what's interesting about that, obviously, is that in the first couple of weeks of a disaster, people are all in, and then they go about their lives and forget. Yeah, and so you all did not fade away. Your recent community give backs, you filled 2 18-wheelers with supplies for those impacted by the earthquakes in Venezuela.
Shout out to the Astros. I did that with the Astros Foundation, and there was 8 18-wheelers at the end of it.
Wow, 8 18-wheelers. Okay, you helping kids get ready for school with their supplies.
Yeah, yes, definitely. Man, another fellow rapper, one of my little bros, his name Lil Dirt. He's incarcerated right now, but he called and he was like, man, we got to do anything we can for the youth. So I reached out to my company, Bumpbox, my brother Rob, and this year we're giving out computer tablets to the kids too. So that's something I'm excited about that
When do
too.
you sleep?
I got a couple hours of sleep because this is tradition. If I don't come here before Trae Day start, I don't know what's going to
I'm
happen.
gonna shut it down right now. No. All right. You got a chance to perform at FIFA Fan Fest recently.
Twice. They brought me back twice, and it was crazy. People was excited because me and Ronaldo bumped into each other at the hotel, so that went viral instantly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All
And
right.
then they had me at multiple games, and they actually, it's crazy. People across the world, when they see the World Cup commercial, I'm in it.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we're like, we know that guy. We know that guy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, this year's Trae Day, every year things change. You add other things, do different things. You have more than 400 computer tops that you mentioned earlier, and then you have this thing called Trae Bots.
Yeah, Trey bots. I should have sent you the picture so you could have showed them. So yeah, I'm actually and I've been in panic mode because I'm waiting on them to be delivered at this exact moment. But it's for stems. They turn into three different things: a car, a tank, and then person type thing. But it's for the kids to learn, and once they put it together, it's definitely something amazing.
Yeah, because it's fun for them.
And it's solar, so no battery, no plug. It's
Yeah.
fully safe.
It's fun for them, and they're learning all at the same time. When it comes to events, every day kind of has a theme. There's a Special Needs Family Day that's going to be Saturday, July 18th at the George R. Brown Convention Center. What can families expect there?
Man, everything. And earlier we were talking when you were speaking to me about the special needs. You do have a lot of families that, they kind of be reserved because you don't want people looking at your child a certain
Well, they
way.
don't take their kids out because they don't want to have to excuse behaviors and
Right.
things, right?
So when I do this, I get the whole George R. Brown, and imagine everybody in there at that moment is normal, can live their life. Nobody's looking a certain way, and they appreciate it.
And you're
Like-
also aware of certain things that these kids might be dealing with, sensory things they might be dealing with. So it's kind of a safe space for them.
I don't think nobody really take the time to be able to give them a moment for themselves. So for me, it's already the Trae Day Family Fun Day is massive itself, but now it's like I want to give them their own day. So they get their day Saturday at the George R. Brown. Family's free, carnival rides. We have 15 barbers, 15 hairstylists, nail techs, cars, game trucks, animals, moonwalks.
Everywhere you turn, there's something to do.
Yeah, for them. And then Sunday we have that times two for everybody out there. I'm bringing snow back to the city too. So
And the Family Fun Day, that will be at Sabercat Stadium?
Sabercat Stadium, yeah, that's Sunday from 3 to 8. And special needs is 1 to 4 Saturday.
Yeah, all right. And then on Thursday, today, you're feeding and clothing Houston's homeless, because one of the other things that you do with Trae Day is you celebrate volunteer efforts and the needs that people have in the community. And then you have that annual bike ride. That's fun.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know who Nigel Sylvester is. He's one of the biggest bike riders. He signed to Jordan. Me and him, this year, the annual bike ride is with me, him, and Clutch City Cruisers. So last year when I did the bike ride, it was probably 8,000 bikes. I can only imagine what it's going to be this year.
Yeah.
Oh, and today, all kids get in free. I rented the whole Flip and Fun trampoline park at 3 o'clock. So it's going to be a lot of kids.
Okay, Friday, the Invisible Tears Mental Health Panel.
A lot of people go through things. It's a lot of high school students, young adults, everybody that go through their own internal stuff, whether it be depression or anything. And I felt it was important for us to do a panel that we can show them that we actually been through the same thing and show them just how to navigate. So that's going to be something important.
You mentioned that you have a friend who is incarcerated right now, but also just jumping in there, willing to help any way you can from the inside. On Monday, you're going to have visits to the Harris County Jail. What's the purpose of that?
It's kind of tradition now, man. They be excited to see me, and I'm one of the few people that they'll let in the jail to go in there. When my Truth chicken sandwich came out, I was able to take them there. I took them Bluebell ice cream. I do a lot of different things. This year I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go there Monday after I get done with most of these events.
Yeah, all right. And then the grand finale concert.
Well, I'm just hosting it. I'm waiting till I do my concert, but yeah, I'm just hosting it with the homie Graph, and then I throw the first pitch Tuesday. And lastly, that I haven't put on the schedule is I do the kickoff for the game, the Houston Dynamo game with them Saturday, so yeah.
Well, Trae, thank you for making time to come by here today. thanks for, a lot of times we'll say what we want to do and it kind of sits in our heart and doesn't get done. Thank you for getting it done and getting so much done.
Appreciate you. I thank you for having me.
Yeah, you are so welcome. Okay, now I will say the first time you came on for Trae Day,
You gotta say your rap.
you said, my name is Debbie D, and I want you to know that I'm so glad you came on our show. Okay, the first time you came on, you said, I'm going to get you a grill. I was like, okay.
Iceman Nick, look at the camera. I've been promising her that. I'm going to make you come up here at some point so we can take this mold.
Okay, but here's the problem. When you first promised me that you would get me a grill, gold was like $2 an ounce. Now it's $8 billion an ounce. I'm going to have to get an aluminum grill now.
No, but guess what? When you get the grill this time, it's going to be worth even way more. So great things come to those who wait.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, from Trae Tha Truth, he just told the truth. For the latest updates and a full schedule of Trae Day events, because there's a whole lot going on.
I got my first black tie event Friday.
Oh.
Me and Iceman Nick, so I don't want to forget that, my first black tie gala.
Okay, all right. You see, things just keep growing. Okay, there's a full list of events and schedule. You can follow Trae Day Weekend on Instagram, Trae Day Weekend, and they lay out everything right there.